Congratulations!
Congratulations, Erika SLEZAK.
On March 17th, Erika SLEZAK celebrated her 40th anniversary as Victoria Lord Davidson on One Life to Live.
Here's to you, Erika.
Well, we could always use reinforcements, Watkins.
No. Watson.
Oh, yes, sorry. You said Dr. Larry Wallach from Llanview Hospital recommended you?
Yes, that's right. He thought I could put my expertise to use here, helping out some of your more seriously disturbed patients.
Oh, well, take your pick. If you ask me, they're all disturbed.
Good. Well, in that case, I think I'd like to begin with your most notorious resident, Tina Roberts.
Roberts?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that...
You see, I've studied the Roberts case, and from a psychiatric viewpoint, it's absolutely fascinating. So, when can I see her?
You can't.
I can't. Oh, wait a minute, Nurse Dixon. I was told I'd have access to all patients.
I don't
here.
care what you were told. The Roberts woman is my case exclusively. As far as you're concerned, she's strictly off limits.
No, Jamie, you're lying to me. You couldn't have seen Maria. No, this is just another one of your tricks. You're trying to drive me insane, and you know, it's just like you.
Tina, if I was trying to drive you insane, why would I agree with you that Maria is still alive?
Look, you couldn't have seen her. It's impossible.
Why? You did.
Look, that's because I'm crazy, and everybody says that. Everybody says she's dead. That's what everybody tells me.
That's because they don't know any better, Tina. We do. When I saw her, she was dressed like one of the inmates. And you couldn't believe the look she gave me, Tina. It still gives me the creeps.
You mean that...
That's right. You're not the only one she's after. Tina, somehow, Maria managed to fake her own death. And now she's out for revenge. So we gotta stick together no matter what happens.
When you don't only have one life to live.
What's the matter, Tina? Aren't you relieved? This whole thing hasn't been your imagination. Maria is alive. She's real.
And she wants to kill me.
And me too.
Why you?
Who knows how a demented mind like that works? Maybe she blames me for her being shot in Buenos Aires. I don't know. In her twisted imagination, she blames us for everything that's happened.
Wait, did she say that? Did she make some kind of threat?
No, I told you. It was just that look that she gave me.
What look?
You haven't seen it? I was in the prison lounge one day, and I was just minding my own business, and I turn around, and there's Maria standing over me, just staring at me. And you can't believe the look she had on her face.
Well, and that's all she did? Just stare?
That's all she had to do. I got out of there as fast as I could, and I haven't had the nerve to go back in there since. So you see, Tina, I'm just as terrified as you are.
No, I don't believe you. No, you were just trying to confuse me. You didn't really see Maria.
No, Tina, come on, listen to me.
No, just stay away from me, all right? Look, everybody may think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy enough to believe you.
You believe your own eyes, don't you? You saw Maria. Tina, all their words and their attempts at comforting you, it doesn't work because you know the truth. So do I.
This can't be true.
Tina, I know that I haven't always been kind to you. In fact, I've been cruel. But you know that I've got a powerful sense of self-preservation, right?
Yes.
So you gotta trust me this far. I need an ally, someone who believes that I'm in danger because she's in the same danger herself.
Wait, you want me to help you?
We've got to help each other. And the first thing we've got to do is to get you out of solitary.
Yeah, but they told me I was safe here.
Safe? Tina, Maria came in here and set your bed on fire and nobody saw. No, you're too vulnerable in here. You need protection, some place where we can communicate with each other. Like the infirmary.
Well, how am I going to get them to send me there?
Well, they already think you're sick, don't they? Just pretend you're even more freaked out than they thought. And you're almost faint with hunger as it is on top of everything else, so use it.
I don't know.
Tina, the infirmary is your only hope. If you can't trust me, trust your common sense. It's your last chance.
I thought I told you to finish cleaning up and get out of here, Sanders.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roberts just seemed to be weak. I was just trying to help out.
Sure. You're all heart. Now beat it.
Yes, ma'am. Tina, you know how to help yourself, don't you?
Well, now, Nurse Dixon, you see, I certainly appreciate this personal interest that you've taken in the Roberts case. But as a psychiatric nurse, I really am more qualified to care for her than you are.
I'm not questioning your experience, Watson.
Well, that's good. I'm very glad. Because, you see, the warden specifically requested my services here. And we wouldn't want to countermand his orders now, would we?
Well, if he thinks you can help...
Oh, I know I can.
Well, I'd still like to stay on top of the case. Call it professional interest.
Absolutely, of course. Well, perhaps you could flesh out some of the background for me.
Hasn't the warden told you about Tina's delusions?
Of course he has. But you see, we can't treat paranoia or other mental disorders without asking a few fundamental questions first.
Such as?
Such as, are we sure that the patient is truly deluded? Or is it possible that someone in this prison is really trying to kill her?
Watson, believe me, I'm no expert like you, but I know paranoia when I see it. And Tina has a classic case.
And how can you be so sure?
Because I've been with her every day since she's been locked up. No one is allowed to go near her except for trusted staff and personnel. No one's trying to kill her. Especially no ghost named Maria Roberts.
Ah, yes, but you see, the warden said that Tina's absolutely convinced that someone is trying to kill her.
In Tina's condition, she's capable of saying anything. But you should know that. Dixon Infirmary.
Ah, Nurse Dixon, this is Dr. Wallach over at Llanview Hospital.
Oh, Dr. Wallach, what can I do for you?
It's about Ginger Watson. I wanted to make sure that she called you and let you know her availability as to when to start.
Well, she started this morning. She's right here.
She is?
Yes. I'll put her on. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Dr. Wallach.
Ginger, how's your father?
Oh, much better, thanks.
Ginger, are you all right? You sound different.
I have a bug.
That's not all you have, Victoria. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Now, don't you worry, Dr. Wallach. I know exactly what to do.
Fine. Fine. You want to play games? Fine. I'll be right over. And you better have a damn good explanation.
Yeah, okay. Well, bye then. Bye. Problem?
I prefer the test pattern myself.
Leave me alone.
Frank, what do I have to do to convince you? I may be the only friend you've got in here.
Friends like you.
All right, Frank, I'm no angel. I just hate to see you take it on the chin for no reason. And my sources tell me that your time is almost up.
You and your sources. If you ask me, you're no better than those suckers you work for.
Hey, who said I work for anybody? I'm just a lowly inmate like you.
Yeah, all right. Listen, peon. Why don't you go tell those loan sharks who you don't work for that all I have to do is make one phone call and they can have their money anytime.
It's always something with you, isn't it, Frank? First you don't have the money, then you do. Now you got to make a phone call. All this stalling could be fatal. Just as fatal as it was for Sandra.
You are one of them, aren't you?
Hey, Frank, take it.
You come on like a pal, but you're just as bad as they are. You know who killed Sandy, don't you?
Yeah, sure, it was some ghost named Maria Roberts. Now let me go.
You want me to let you go? Fine, you tell me who killed my wife.
Man, you're foaming at the mouth. Take an aspirin and call me in the morning.
Hey, you think I'd let you get away this easy? You think killing my wife and threatening me is not enough?
Now you better put that down, Frank.
What's the matter, Jamie? Scared? Great. You've got good reason. Because you're gonna die. Because you made Sandy die. Oh, what's the matter, Jamie? Did that hurt? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll take it easier next time.
You kill me and they'll fry you.
So what? They've already taken my Sandra, and they can have what's left. I don't care.
Now just take it easy, Frank. You said you could make one phone call and get the money, so why risk a murder rap now?
This isn't murder. This is justice.
Hey, I didn't kill Sandy.
Yeah, maybe you didn't knock the sheet and hang her, but you were in on it. And since I can't kill your boss, I'm gonna have to settle for you.
Grab him! Go! All right, Buzz, that's enough. Damn it, Buzz, I said that's enough.
I was trying to kill you, Jamie.
Yeah, well, guess what, you idiot? You killed him.
May I speak with Nurse Watson in private, please?
Certainly, Dr. Warlock.
Thank you.
When you're through, it would be my pleasure to give you a tour of the rest of the facilities.
Thank you very much. Uh-huh. Are we having fun then, girl?
Oh, Larry.
What is it, Halloween is a few weeks away and this is a rehearsal?
Come on, I couldn't very well tell you what I was going to do because I knew you'd react this way.
How do you expect me to react, Viki? You're impersonating a licensed psychiatric nurse. Who knows how many laws you've broken? To say nothing of the morality or the ethics involved.
What good are ethics and morals when my sister could very well go stark raving mad in this prison? What good are laws if somebody is able to kill her?
There are other ways to protect Tina.
Oh, Larry, come on. I've tried every conventional means. Listen to me. What if this Maria that she thinks is real, what if it is something or someone who is alive and real?
Maria Roberts is dead.
Of course she's dead. I know that. But I also know my sister. I know that she has fantasies, but I also know she has a very practical streak in her. What if someone is playing on her imagination, on her fantasies, on her weaknesses? Look, even if the delusions are just that, delusions, then I can be here to help her with her mental problems.
Viki, there are other inmates here at Statesville. Tina isn't the only one. Suppose someone else comes down with suffers a breakdown or has a paranoid reaction or psychotic rage. What then?
Well, why do you have to think of the worst things that could happen?
Because they usually do.
Larry, come on, please. All I need is 1 day, 2 days, tops. I need to be here long enough to find out if her danger is real or imagined.
I'm sorry. I insist. You come home with me. Like, you may be able to compromise your ethics. I can't.
Oh, come on. The Larry Wallach that I know has never played it by the book when there was a life at stake. Damn it, Larry, my sister could die in this prison.
Don't do this to me, Viki. It's not fair.
Well, I don't care. I'm going to call in every favor you have ever owed me, Larry, please. I'm here. I'm in uniform. I need 48 hours tops. Please. But it has to be our secret. I cannot let Clint know what I'm doing here.
Oh, it's just me. Oh, gee, thanks.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Viki, you're using friendship to compromise me. That's the lowest blow of all.
Is that a yes? Oh, Larry, please. Please. Please.
I must be out of my... All right. I will not blow your cover.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you. Listen to me.
Thank you.
Listen, you stay away from Warden Perkins.
I will.
Because he could recognize you.
Okay.
And Jamie, my God, Jamie Sanders, you stay clear of him. If he sees through this disguise, there's no telling what he could do.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Go away. Go away. I won't eat anything.
Tina, honey, look at me.
Viki? No, you must be another dream.
No, darling. Touch me. I'm very real. Come on. There.
Oh, Viki, you are real.
Yes.
Oh, Viki.
Oh, baby. That's it. You hold on. You hold on for dear life. Because I am not going to let anyone hurt you ever again.
Viki, I've been so frightened and confused. Everybody says I'm crazy, but I'm not, am I?
Of course you're not crazy. But, honey, you're so thin.
Viki, I've missed my family and my home so much.
Oh, baby, we miss you, too. But, you know, you have to eat something. You have to get your strength so that you can come back to us.
I can't eat anything here, and nobody understands.
I know. You're worried that it's poisoned.
And you believe me?
I think you have reason to worry, darling. That's why I'm here. But from now on, you must call me Nurse Watson, okay? V.
Did you sneak in here just to be near me?
I'm your sister, aren't I?
Oh, Viki, you have to be careful, though. You could be in terrible trouble if somebody found out.
You let me worry about that, okay? You just remember, from now on, I am your nurse. I am your official bodyguard as well. No one is going to get to you, darling, not while I'm around.
Yeah, the only one you really have to worry about is Maria.
Tina.
No, I know you say she's dead, but she's not, and I'm not the only one who saw her.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, Jamie Sanders was in here just a minute ago, and he saw Maria, too. I mean, at first I didn't believe him, but he was so convincing, and he said that Maria is right out there. She's right out there in the hall, and she's waiting to take revenge on me.
Honey, are you sure that it was Maria that Jamie said he saw? I mean, maybe you thought he said Maria.
He was just as positive as I was that I saw her.
Okay, all right. I don't want you to worry about Maria or Jamie Sanders or anything else now, okay?
Well, what if Jamie's right?
Well, my first priority is to get you transferred out of here and into the prison infirmary because you'll be safe there. I'll be there to look after you.
And you keep Maria away from me?
Baby. Oh, my baby, my precious little sister. I will keep all the bad dreams and all the bad people away from you.
Jamie, what happened to you?
I think I look bad. You should see Frank Montaigne. Buzz just snapped his neck like he was a chicken.
Oh, God, is he dead?
Extremely. I told Buzz to dump the body somewhere out of sight. Hopefully the fool can get that right anyway.
Why did Buzz kill Frank?
He's got the brain of a cantaloupe, that's why. Frank sticks me with a knife, but I have the situation under control, and then Buzz rushes in like some ninja warrior and blows the whole deal.
Does anyone else know what happened?
Not yet. That's why you got to patch me up and make sure that nobody knows I was anywhere near Frank when he bought it.
Hold it.
Ah. Damn, that Buzz. What an idiot. I could murder him. Maybe Frank was not bluffing this time. Maybe he was ready to pay up like he said.
Well, I'm sorry, but I have to stop the bleeding, or else you're not going to get a dime of that money, much less enjoy it. Sorry, no balloon or lollipop, little man. I've got to get you out of here before that nosy new nurse comes in.
I don't care who sent her. Just keep her away from Tina. If Nurse Watson discovers that these ghosts and delusions aren't just in Tina's head, they'll yank her out of here before we've had a chance to shut her up permanently.
Don't you think I know that? I told her I'm in charge of Tina's case.
Well, did she back off?
Not an inch. For some reason, she seems to take a personal interest in this case.
I don't like it. You keep her away from Tina. Do you understand?
Nurse Dixon! All right, stay put. I'll get rid of him. Sorry. One of the men in cell block 3 had a little accident. What can I do for you?
Well, you could start by telling me why Tina Roberts is in solitary when it's obvious that the woman needs very special attention.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I certainly would. I've just come from seeing her. There are going to be some changes around here, Nurse Dixon, starting right now. And if you doubt my authority, then you go to the telephone, you pick it up, and you call the warden.
You think you can just waltz right in here and give me orders? I am in charge of every patient in this prison.
Well, in that case, I suggest you be responsible for Tina Roberts' condition.
Tina Roberts is dangerous to herself as well as others. That's why she's in solitary.
Yeah, well, as of right now, she's being transferred here to the infirmary, and I am taking exclusive charge of her treatment. Is that understood?
No, that is not understood.
Well, I suggest you clear...
The warden wants you in the laundry room.
Not now, Reynolds.
They found a body. The warden wants you there when the cops arrive.
Well, in that case, I suggest you do as the warden suggests, Nurse Dixon. And don't you worry about Tina Roberts. I'll take very good care of her.
We'll talk about the Roberts case later. Right now, I have a patient behind that curtain with a wound to be dressed. If it's not too much of a come down for a hotshot psychiatric nurse, why don't you finish the job?
Well, what a nice surprise. Welcome to Statesville. They said they were going to bring a new nurse in. I was afraid it might be some kind of horror. But look who shows up. Aren't you going to say hello? You do know who I am, don't you?
When you only have one life to live.
Why on earth would I know who you are?
The warden always gives every new staff member the rundown on the prisoners. And it's pretty obvious you're frightened of me.
Well, I tell you, the warden was very busy when I arrived this morning, so I don't really know very much about anyone here.
Then what are you afraid of? Haven't you ever been in a room with a killer before?
What happened to your arm?
It got cut in the machine shop.
Well, sit down. I'll have a look at it. Take the thing off.
Ah, take it easy.
For a killer, you're certainly a crybaby, aren't you?
It's a deep wound, lady. It hurts.
Well, hold still. I'll be through in a minute. Hold still.
You know, you look familiar. Where have I seen you before?
Have you ever been in a psychiatric facility?
What, do I look like a mental case?
No, dearie. Those are the only places I've ever worked. Unless, of course, you've been to Llanview Hospital.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I was there in the spring.
Well, then. That must be why I look so familiar to you.
I heard you asking Nurse Dixon about Tina Roberts. How come you're so interested in her for?
Because psychiatric nursing is my specialty, and I understand she's the person around here who needs the most attention.
Well, you got that right. But you're wasting your time. That Looney Tune's a lost cause. Ah! You're gonna cut off my circulation.
Terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. Is that better now?
Yeah.
Why would you think that Roberts is a lost cause, eh?
She's always been a ditz, but now she's on her way to Never Never Land.
I see. So you knew her before you were convicted, is that it?
Oh, yeah. We go way back.
Do you now? You seem very pleased about her situation.
You analyzing me?
No. I was wondering why you had so little sympathy for an old friend.
I never said she was a friend. Listen, she deserves everything that's happened to her and more. That's too tight.
Oh, I'll loosen it up a bit for you, shall I then? Better? So, Have you seen this Roberts since she was brought here?
Yeah, I've seen her a couple of times in the hall. She's not looking so good. She used to be a real knockout in a trashy kind of way.
Well, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Except I think Nurse Nightingale got her bedside manner in a house of torture. I need a pain pill.
If you want to know what pain is, you should see what happened to Frank Montana.
Is that the body that they found, then?
That's right.
Oh, what happened to him?
Another prison fight.
First his wife, Sandra, and now poor Frankie.
Oh, what happened to Sandra?
She hanged herself.
She hanged herself? Oh, I know who she is. She's the one that Tina Roberts says was her friend and was killed by this Maria, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You better go to lunch.
Lunch? Oh, it's very early for lunch.
Watson, if you don't go now, you won't get a lunch hour.
I'll go to lunch. Wouldn't you like me to call the guard, have him escort this inmate back to the cell block?
No, I'll do it.
Oh, suit yourself.
Forget it, Sanders. She's not your type either.
I know her from somewhere, and it's not Llanview Hospital. I just can't think of where.
It's depending upon Judge Carr to come through to take a look at the evidence, to be fair, but no. All I've done is waste time and hope, counting on him to come through.
Well, Max, I'm sure Tina's lawyers will find another avenue to explore.
It's going to take forever. She's right on the edge of losing it. We can't wait any longer on this.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. If you can't do the time, then don't do the crime.
Tina is innocent, damn it. She didn't kill Maria. She was trying to take the poison away from Maria so Maria would not murder Viki with it. And now she's stuck in that place with those people trying to kill her.
Okay, great. You know, I have heard this story a million times. I feel very sorry for Tina, but I have a problem here, too, you know, and I came to help for you. All I hear is Tina this, Tina
Whoa,
that.
wait, listen to yourself. What is the matter with you? Here, Tina is fighting for her sanity and for her life, and you're worried about your social position? Most of those high society clowns you're talking about aren't worth the time of the day, and why are you knocking yourself out trying to impress them?
Well, what about my daughter and her future, Max?
Mary Lynn is a sweet, bright, and down-to-earth girl. She's got everything in the world going for her. Now, let's just hope her mother doesn't blow it by forgetting what's really important in this life and trying to be something she's not.
I thought you said I was good enough to be a Sanders.
You are too good to be a Sanders. It's the point. Enjoy your dough. Keep all your old friends. And would you just count your blessings? You got your daughter back. You've got your freedom.
Okay, but don't I have a right to anything more here?
Lee, you're going to have to forgive me if I'm not being too sympathetic here. Tina is rotting in Statesville, and she is going to die there unless I do something. That is the bottom line here.
Great. Why don't you just blow a hole through the prison wall and drag her out?
Tina? I got a split now. But I'm sure you two have lots to talk about.
Viki, I thought you were being Nurse Watson today.
Nurse Watson's on her lunch hour.
You see Tina?
Yeah, I saw her earlier.
Did she, get some enjoyment out of your little charade?
Max, we're losing her. She's sinking deeper and deeper into her fantasies, and that Jamie Sanders is doing everything in his power to encourage her.
I'm gonna kill that sleaze with my own hands.
Don't waste your anger on him.
I'm not gonna let him do this to Tina.
I thought for a while that it might be safer for her to take her to the infirmary, have her transferred there. At least she'd be with me.
You think you can pull that off?
No, I've had second thoughts about it. I don't think it's a good place for her because Jamie Sanders is assigned to the cleanup detail in that part of the prison, and I don't want him overhearing me and Tina. He is already suspicious.
Did he see you there?
Did he see me there? My first duty this morning was to bandage a gash in his arm, and he kept looking at me saying, "You look familiar."
Oh, boy.
Well, he hasn't placed me yet. I told him he probably knew me from Llanview Hospital. I think he bought it. Oh, He told me that he got this gash on his arm from a cut in the machine shop. I would bet my very last dollar he got it in a fight.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and someone else will kill him for us.
Max, Frank Montan was killed this morning.
You think that he was killed in the fight Jamie was in?
Yes, I do. One of the guards told me that apparently Frank owed a great deal of money to some loan sharks, and so the assumption is that that was the reason behind Sandra's suicide and Frank's death.
Sandra didn't commit suicide. She was murdered, just like Frank. Explain something to me. If the guards knew about Frank and about the loan sharks, why didn't they do something to protect him?
They don't have any concrete evidence, that's why.
Right. So that means if Jamie wants to kill Tina, it'll be a piece of cake, just like Frank, huh?
Yes. I wish I had something encouraging to tell you. I don't.
Gotta find a way to get her out of there.
Well, I'll tell you something. This Dr. Breton is going to evaluate Tina this afternoon, and I have every intention of being there, and I'm going to do my damnedest to talk him into transferring her to Llanview Hospital.
Unless he decides to send her to Cromwell instead.
Let's hope that he's intelligent and professional enough to see how truly ill Tina is.
The way Tina's luck has been running lately, I wouldn't count on that, Viki.
Larry says he's a very competent psychiatrist.
I wish the warden were competent.
And he's doing his best.
That man is an idiot. All he cares about is his $3 million computer complex center. Oh, I bet he's just thrilled about being on the front page of the banner. Makes me sick. He spends all that money making sure people don't break out, and he could care less about the safety of the inmates in that place.
Yeah. All the activity in the prison right now is centered around this dedication ceremony next week.
What do you know about this ceremony?
Nothing. The governor will be there in the press. Why?
Just wondering.
Okay. I'll let you know what happens with Dr. Breton this afternoon.
Okay. You do.
Or you have to go back to work.
Oh, you better leave your wallet in the glove compartment of your car. If Jamie's suspicious of you, you might find a way to get inside your purse, so you better leave anything that can identify you.
Very smart. I will take your advice and I'll be careful.
Oh, and please, give Tina all my love and tell her to keep it together. We'll get her out soon.
I will.
Hello. Oh, Cora, this is Max. Listen, we gotta have a little talk. I think I figured out a way to help Tina. But there's no way I can do this by myself.
Jamie, I've been looking everywhere for you, man.
What's the matter with you?
I have been on the grill for the last hour, man. These guys will not stop hassling me.
You denied knowing anything about Frankie's death.
Yeah, sure, but no one's buying my story.
It doesn't matter. Look, he deserved to die. You did everybody a big favor. Besides, you've just earned yourself $1,000 from Sid and Leonard.
Oh, man, I could spend the rest of my life in this hellhole if they find one shred of evidence that can link me to this thing.
It won't happen. We're breaking out of here, remember? We'll be in Hawaii before they even finish their investigation.
Oh, yeah, you keep talking about this big breakout. Big man's gonna do a big favor for me. Hell, you don't even have a plan.
I'm working on it, all right? So relax.
Relax, yeah, sure.
No one is gonna rat on you, because they know if they do, they're dead men. Now, who's gonna open their mouth, huh? Buzz, you gotta relax. Forget about Frankie. Besides, I got another job for you.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Observation duty.
Well, who do you want me to observe?
The new nurse, Watson.
Oh, yeah? Is she pretty?
Yeah, sure. Look, there's something funny about her. I don't know what it is, but I think she's trouble. So keep a close watch on her.
Okay, you got it.
Sanders, you were supposed to bring clean sheets up from the laundry.
All right, I'm on my way.
Watson.
Yeah.
You get an hour for lunch. No more. This isn't a private clinic. The next time you're late, I'm reporting you to the warden.
Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry. Truly I am. It won't happen again, and I do apologize for any inconvenience I may have caused you.
I could have used some help with Roberts.
Why?
Well, she had another one of her hysterical episodes.
Oh, my. Well, we're going to have to do something for her. I'm going to have a talk with her.
No. The best way to treat her condition as it's deteriorating the way it is an IV. That way that outside shrink won't accuse us of starving her to death.
Well, now, are you sure that that's really necessary?
Look, it's called self-preservation. I'm not leaving myself open for criticism from this guy. We get a dozen or more cases of hunger strikes a year. This usually does its trick. All right, you set up the IV, I'll assist you. All right, let's get this thing over with before she wakes up.
Oh, dear Lord, help me out of this.
Swab.
Oh, Dixon, we got a problem here. Roberts, the pulse is very faint.
Oh, great, just what I needed.
Tell you what, you start the IV, I'll get a reading.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to help you.
No, you get away from me. Just stay away from me.
Shh, Tina, darling, it's all right. Lie back down. Nobody's going to hurt you.
Is it you?
Yes, darling, yes, it's me. It's Nurse Watson. Remember we talked this morning? Remember? Now, I'm here to help you, so there's no reason to panic at all. Now, this IV, it's filled with proteins and vitamins, all kinds of good things for you. Going to make you feel a lot better.
No, it's poisoned, I'm sure.
No, darling, it's not poisoned at all. I checked it myself. It's perfectly safe. Honest. So, I'm here to be with you, and I'm not going to let anything happen to you, so there's no reason to be afraid. Now, the thing is, a psychiatrist is coming to talk to you this afternoon, so you want to be good and strong so you can talk to him, right?
I don't want to die.
Oh, darling, you're not going to die. Don't be silly now. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you, all right? But in the meantime, you see, we've got to get some strength into you and get some nourishment into you, okay? Oh, good, Dixon. It's all taken care of. Very good. Well, why don't you go on ahead and I'll stay with the patient for a while.
Oh, don't be too long. Afternoon sick call starts in 15 minutes.
No, I'll be there. Here, we won't be needing this anymore.
You're letting Maria get away, Viki.
Honey, Maria wasn't here. That was Nurse Dixon.
No, it wasn't. Viki, it was Maria, and she killed Sandra, and she's gonna kill me.
Oh, no, baby, she's not. I'm not going to let anything happen to you, honey. You have to trust me. Please, please trust me. Nurse Dixon! Dixon!
How's Roberts?
Well, she's calmer now. She's drifted off to sleep. So, what shall I do?
Well, you can start by telling me why Tina called you Viki. Your name is Ginger, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I expect she mistook me for somebody else. Another delusion.
Why would she mistake you for someone else?
Nurse Dixon, how on earth would I know that? She thinks you're somebody named Maria Roberts, doesn't she? So why on earth wouldn't she think that I'm somebody named Viki?
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
That it is. But Tina was absolutely convinced that it was Maria who was in that cell with me earlier. Now, can you explain that?
Obviously another delusion.
Yes.
Well, I didn't realize her condition was so bad.
Yes. Hopefully the IV will give her a little strength, and then she'll be able to respond to Dr. Breton, and perhaps he'll bring her back to reality.
You are going to buy yourself 10 years in the slammer minimum, especially given the way Warden Perkins feels about you right now.
If I get caught. And I'm not getting caught. I got this all figured out.
You realize you're talking about bucking millions of dollars of sophisticated computer equipment?
Yeah, and it's easy when you've got a friendly computer operator standing at the controls.
Oh, this is perfect, Max. What are you going to do, bribe yourself a guard, huh?
No, actually, I was thinking of you, buddy.
What?
You're a computer whiz. You got the press badge.
You are out of your mind.
Ford, it's going to be a piece of cake. Look, all you got to do is manipulate the computer-controlled gates.
Oh, that's
Leave
all.
the rest to me, huh? Listen, you've seen Tina in there, and you know what's happening to her. If you don't help me, she's as good as dead.